Hey, how about that Duncan Robinson explosion?
Dunk yard dog.
Hey,
Dude,
you know what's funny?
When did you have Duncan Robinson mean mug on your bingo card?
Here's the funny thing about what happened last night. The interesting game plan was force Jokic to score and not involve anybody else. And what ended up happening is all those other guys who Jokic wasn't throwing the ball to because he had single coverage and he was doing the right thing, they start taking bad shots. Because as soon as they get the ball, they had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And so, hell of a game plan. Because
it's a scary game plan because you gotta watch it.
As Jokic scored 40 points, but then when you realize KCP, Porter Jr.,
Gordon,
all these other guys aren't really getting theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Then what happens is, unlike the Heat, when they don't score, they find other ways to impact the game. You've heard this all year.
Yep.
Those guys get lost on the basketball court.
Get some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy a truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Papa Frog is back. Hello, Marco.
Woo! Hey, you know how he dressed?
Yeah.
He dressed like a guy that got up this morning after 2 hours sleep. He probably don't have a shirt under that jacket. Nope. He got glasses on because his eyes is red, bloodshot.
Absolutely. He's like a fighter who took too many punches, so they go to the press conference wearing sunglasses.
Yep. Oh, you ain't done. Dude, you're going to get about 30 standing A counts in your life over your kid. Where you just going to be, I'm done. Throwing the white top.
Obviously, he didn't get the memo of the AC because he's wearing a jacket here, and it's like it's toasty. I know you like the toastiness, Leroy, but it's like going on days now. The AC not working in this studio.
But here's the crazy thing about that AC: it works great in certain studios.
Everywhere else,
in certain studios, it decides the air just gonna pass up this room for another room.
Some dude is fixing it right now. He looks like Jack Reacher. Like he is the most jacked individual. There's no way he can even fit into a duck
for sure.
No way he actually
only
does. This guy clearly only fixes air conditioning to be in bodybuilding contest.
Let's back this up. I'm certainly not Tim the Two-Man Taylor, right? But I know people don't have to climb into the ducks.
I don't know what he's doing, dude. They're up in the ceiling. All I'm seeing is you from the waist down.
You've been watching too much Mission Impossible.
Whatever.
G.I. Joe to the duck.
I see filters going around. Dude. I see something, but it's
there is nothing.
Listen, it could be a desert in here today. Nothing's gonna change my mood. The Miami Heat are the first team in the postseason to go into Denver and that illegal air and get a victory.
Goosies.
They went in there. Today, Max Strus, big bounce back. Comes there in the first quarter, lighting him up, dude. Duncan Robinson, this man, he's different, Leroy. He's just not who he was back in the day. He's a man with attitude. He's a man,
a professional athlete that is evolving.
Go
figure.
No, but it's not even the moves I'm talking about. It's the swag. Duncan Robinson. Remember when Duncan Robinson went on the JJ Redick podcast and was contemplating an arm sleeve just to give him some edge? He doesn't need that. You could just tell. He's just got some FU to him. He's just got a little nasty to him. I love it. I love a battle-tested Duncan Robinson right now.
Kind of like the whole team does. They all have that.
Yeah,
look. But they all, dude. It's the craziest thing. You see guys like Cody Zeller. You see guys like Caleb Martin, right? You're looking at Gabe Vincent. They all at some point mean mug. It's that attitude that goes through that team that starts with one person. And look, Jimmy don't have to do all the heavy lifting. Jimmy don't have to do all the scoring, and Jimmy doesn't have to do all the rebounding or assisting. But here's what he has to do every single game. He has to set the tone for the way that game is going to be played. Is it with a chip on your shoulder? Is it with attitude, or is it passive? Because if Jimmy's not aggressive, I don't know what it is. Nobody else is. Soon as Jimmy was aggressive, you had all kind of guys going to the hoop, being aggressive, getting fouls. So he sets the tone for how this team is going to play, which is what a leader does. Now, there's going to be a point in time where you say, I got to get mine.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he came through with some huge buckets when he came back in that fourth quarter, for sure.
Right, but if you notice, in the beginning of that game, Jimmy was aggressive, and it almost like everybody got the memo. Oh, we playing that kind of basketball game today.
Well, listen, Max Drew's coming out and lighting it up like a Christmas tree early on. That helps. Like he was fantastic to start that game, and so is Gabe Vincent. I mean, Gabe Vincent just continues this incredible postseason run. Spo said he was Namdi mode last night. He was telling people to do some research after the game. He goes, "You look that up. I'm not telling you who Namdi."
Oh, and you talking about when he played for the Nigerians?
Yeah. He's telling us, we love Namdi. He just kept calling him Namdi after the game, and people were like, "Huh? What? You look it up." Yeah, Spo's telling them to do.
He was a little snippy yesterday.
Dude.
Wait, even when Spo gives a compliment, he gives it with attitude.
Yep.
Right.
Spo yesterday, when he was asked a simple question about turning Jokic into a scorer, he was so mad.
Shut it down.
He was so well. This is the thing when you kind of impinge on that, when you infringe on Spo's strategy and you're kind of onto something, he gets really mad at you.
Yep.
He gets really mad at you. Like, you know, there'll be a time in a press conference, and Brady Hawk from 5 Reasons will ask him something about like 2-man game, and he'll just stare holes through him. Just like, what do you mean?
What are you doing, Brady?
We don't even have strategy. We just throw it out there, dude. Don't even ask about that because you're going to make me mad. And this team they just continue to laugh in the face of everybody who writes them off. It was the Denver Nuggets pregame show yesterday where everybody's like, "Oh, Jokic, what do you let him be? Do you let him eat or do you let him serve?" And you know what? How about the Heat will decide that? Okay. How about they'll dictate that, dude?
Yeah.
1-1. Home court advantage, coming back to Miami. Been the strategy the entire time, been the formula the entire postseason run. Nobody's able to go into that stupid building and win with their illegal air, with their weed, with their Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Hey. Or Terrell Davis. Did you see Terrell Davis yesterday?
Do they only have Broncos at the game?
Dude, all they have is Denver. When they go around and they do celebrities at the Denver Nuggets games, it's like, and here's a Denver Nugget from 1974, and there's Terrell Davis, and Charles Barkley's here. I'm like, he's working. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Who did they have the who's the comedian that was in
the Hangover?
They had Ken Jeong was there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Is he from there or he just went to the game?
I think he's from LA. I actually think he's a Heat fan because I think he went I think he's got a good relationship with the Arisons because he went to Duke. Yeah,
right.
So I don't even think I think Lil Wayne was there. They didn't show him for some reason.
What?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
That's messed up.
But they're like, and let's look at our celebrities. It's like, here's a Denver Nugget you never heard of, and there's Adam Silver. I'm like, he has to be there.
He don't get a star shot.
He doesn't get.
He's required per that $30 million they pay him a year to show up for the NBA Finals.
So what's next? They're gonna go, and Mark Jackson is here. He goes, I have to be here, Mike. Mark Jackson got the goosies yesterday, though.
Oh yeah, I got to tell you, though, the great thing about watching those two guys is they appreciate like just the game plan and the strategy, and when a team is really putting it together, they get all warm and fuzzy, no matter who it is. So I enjoy that part of it.
So good, man. All right, we'll take your calls. We'll line them on up.
Whoa. Let's set the tone. You know it's a Heat victory.
Mm-hmm.
So not only do we get to use Marco's code if we want.
That's right.
Let's go.
But y'all know what y'all have to start every call with. Don't play. Don't mess around.
Yep.
You got to keep it going. Don't jinx it. Don't be the mush.
Panthers are also in action tonight. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. We'll get to that as well. We'll hear from some of your Miami Heat coming on up. All right. Go to break there, French appetizer.
What?
Previously on
Tobin and Leroy.
we understand the answers to our test.
Wow.
Let's hear from Josias. What's going on, Josias?
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it is a good day today for a Heat fan, man.
Hell yeah.
What a way to start the
Duncan
week.
won. Duncan's playing good, man. Vincent's playing good, man. I love you guys' show, man.
Thanks.
buddy. Appreciate it, Josiah. And what about Bam, huh? What about
Hey.
Bam?
Hey, I like the aggression. Loved it.
Aggressive. You know that he's got to sit there that entire game. He's trying to keep everything in line. Toughest cover in the league. Did a damn good job. I mean, what did Jokic get on Zeller? I would say 25 points. So I was saying unholy things about Cody Zeller yesterday in my living room.
Yeah, but who else you gonna put in? Go ahead and get your fouls. I would tell Cody be more aggressive.
It's not the fouls that bother me, Leroy. It's the lack of being able to hold on to the basketball.
Oh, he does get it just tough,
Like
right?
these fumbles, McGee.
And take off the mask already, Cody.
Yeah, what was that nose? It was like a
Get
month
outta
ago. It was
here,
like 2
bro.
months ago.
What,
Your
you
nose.
Rip Hamilton? I'm over this, man.
Hey, a lot of similarities.
Jesus.
A
Jeff,
lot of
what's going on?
similarities.
Yo, what up, guys? How you doing?
Whoa.
Jeff.
Yo,
Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We
But
can
that's
hear
how you
you.
start a call, dude.
Oh.
I mean,
You gotta come on and
My
start it the
bad.
right way.
I just wanted to. Okay, leave.
Hey, come on. You know, Jeff, you know the rules. You know the rules.
I know the rules. My apologies.
What's going
All
on,
right.
man?
I was excited to say congratulations to Marcos. You know,
Woo!
you got to do your job now, homie.
Thank
do
you,
your
Jeff.
job now. Yeah, no doubt, man. And let's go Heat. Let's go Heat.
Goosies. Wow. Dude, by the way, did you see yesterday who was at the Heat game?
Who?
Probably the biggest celebrity in the building.
I was gonna say it.
Javi, the Heat fan.
Whoa!
Javi, keep it going. Keep it going.
Oh, that's right. He only shows up to Denver games, right?
That's right. But he
Yeah.
showed up. Remember that?
Yeah, but we had him on. We had him on.
First game. He sent us T-shirts.
Yeah.
First game they've won in Denver since 2016. But we remember the game where he, of course, was just keep it going. I don't care about last game. Let's go to the next game. But he got to see himself a hell of a win tonight, last night.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes. RVA Richie, what's going on, RVA Richie?
Oh, yeah.
Is that it? That's all you wanted, Richie?
My God, I cannot even tell you. I could barely stay. I can't even caffeine, no coffee today. Let's go Heat.
It's so good right now, man.
Yeah.
They thought this was going to be a sweep.
Come
These
on.
rat bastards thought
Come
sweep,
on.
gentleman's sweep.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Just
Hey.
went into Denver and took home court.
Can
By
I
the way,
ask you a question?
say something right now, Leroy.
What's up?
I'm listening to this Michael Malone after the game.
Ooh, shook.
Little shook.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like they're coming back 1-1?
Yep.
But doesn't it feel so much better when you come back after winning that second game than the first
Oh,
one?
yeah, dude.
It's a weird thing, right?
dude.
I can't explain it, but I feel so much better with the same result that you would hope for.
It's I feel great, man. They're generating some looks on this team right now. Michael Porter Jr. I mean, he got dunked on by Bam. He didn't know what he was doing, Michael Porter Jr. yesterday.
Woo!
They put him in a blender. He
Well,
couldn't get on any rotation. Everybody was wide open, willy-nilly on Michael Porter Jr.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, it's not a good defensive team. I'm not going to sit here and say you're not going to sit here and tell me, look, they're a juggernaut offensively. Don't get me wrong. They're
Right.
scary. I mean, that Joker, they get points like that. But this isn't Milwaukee stopping the Heat. This is not Boston stopping the
the
Heat.
thing is that here's what you need to understand. There's the same amount of open shots in game one.
Yeah.
And that game was relatively close considering the amount of open shots they missed. So now you just fast forward to game two. You do the same thing. The Heat hold you to under 110 points again, but this time they make those threes.
And also
So
to your
you're gonna always, and then that's not even, guess what? What do you say about a team whose role players play well on the road? What are they gonna do when they get back home?
Doesn't matter. They can
Right.
play anywhere. They can play anywhere. And we put back into the starting lineup. Love. Back. Love.
Hey, it's weird, right? I can't. It's hard to kind of figure out, but it's something about when K Love is in the starting lineup, the team is different.
Yeah.
Right? We think he's going to be a liability on defense, then he take 2 charges. We think, oh, he's not going to be able to then he gets 5 rebounds.
But it's like hey,
you can't.
As long as you're not messing up too bad, like he's exactly there for what? You can't have Aaron Gordon going into the rim, willy-nilly. And now you have Kevin Love out there and it balances things out because, he's not 6'1".
Right. Well, that's what it is. You need tall people. Like I say, Spo, I don't know which one of these tall people you trust, but we need somebody to get in there and get their hands up or something.
All right, we'll get some more of your calls on the other side. More Heat talk coming on up. We'll hear some funny stuff from the post game. Go to break there, WB.
Previously on
Tobin and Leroy.
In a lot of ways, Kevin Love is like a bra.
The